Welcome to Classic Car Corner. We've got a treat for you. 20 classic cars listed for sale at incredibly affordable prices. Keep watching to discover some real bargains.
Number 1.
This 1978 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $13,500, represents a highly desirable late, second-generation example that stands out for its originality, low mileage, and solid overall condition. Showing just 46,000 original miles, this Camaro is described as very solid and notably free of rust, an increasingly rare trait for cars of this era. Finished in its period-correct styling and retaining its classic factory proportions, the car presents as an honest survivor rather than a heavily altered project. It comes with original paperwork, which adds meaningful provenance and supports the mileage claim, making it especially appealing to collectors or enthusiasts who value documentation and authenticity. Although originally associated with Scurry, Texas, the vehicle is currently located in Kaufman, Texas, and the seller notes that they are not interested in any trades at this time. Powering this Camaro is a 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, a proven and popular drivetrain combination that delivers the relaxed performance and drivability expected from a late 1970s Chevrolet muscle car. The engine is reported to run nicely, suggesting that it has been properly maintained and remains mechanically sound. Factory air conditioning is equipped, an important comfort feature that enhances usability, especially in warmer climates. While the engine bay could benefit from a thorough detailing to improve its presentation, there are no indications of major mechanical concerns, and the overall impression is of a well-kept, reliable driver that could be enjoyed immediately or incrementally improved over time. Inside, the Camaro retains its original character, complementing the low mileage claim and reinforcing the impression of a largely unmolested example. The interior appears consistent with a car that has been carefully used rather than abused, making it suitable for continued enjoyment without the immediate need for restoration. Original paperwork further supports the car's history and adds to its collector appeal, particularly for buyers seeking a documented vehicle rather than a pieced-together restoration. The combination of factory features, intact interior elements, and overall originality positions this Camaro as an excellent candidate for preservation or light cosmetic enhancement rather than a full teardown. From a structural and body standpoint, this 1978 Chevrolet Camaro is described as very solid with no rust, a significant advantage and often the most critical factor when evaluating classic cars from this period. The clean structure provides a strong foundation for long-term ownership, whether the goal is to maintain it as a survivor, upgrade select components, or simply enjoy it as a dependable classic cruiser. Taken as a whole, this Camaro in Kaufman, Texas offers a compelling mix of low mileage, V8 performance, factory air conditioning, documentation, and rust-free integrity, making it a well-rounded and attractive option for enthusiasts seeking a genuine and usable classic Chevrolet.
Number 2.
This 1973 Plymouth Duster, offered turnkey at $16,000, represents a serious drag-and-drive, built machine that combines proven performance with high-quality fabrication throughout. Built with competition in mind yet capable of being driven anywhere, this Duster weighs approximately 2,900 pounds and has been thoughtfully assembled using well-known, high-end components rather than shortcuts. The body is described as solid for a 53-year-old car, with only very minor surface rust present, while the floors and trunk pans are in excellent condition, making it a strong foundation for either continued race use or future cosmetic refinement. Located in Easley, South Carolina, the car would not require extensive prep to be ready for paint, allowing a future owner to focus on aesthetics without addressing structural concerns. The overall fabrication work is described as top-notch, reinforcing the car's reputation as a properly executed build rather than a rough project. At the heart of this Duster is an aluminum LS2 engine featuring aluminum block and heads, upgraded with a sloppy stage 3 camshaft and minor port work, resulting in a pronounced, aggressive idle that reflects its performance intent. The engine is fitted with a Sickie aluminum oil pan with a remote oil filter, along with the highly sought-after Trailblazer TBSS intake manifold paired with a Holley throttle body, injectors, and a nitrous outlet plate system. Fuel delivery is handled by a 10-gallon fuel cell feeding an Aeromotive A1000 fuel pump and Aeromotive regulator, ensuring consistent supply under hard acceleration. A 50-horsepower nitrous plate is currently installed and can be jetted up to 250 horsepower, offering significant additional performance potential for those who want to push the combination further. Cooling is managed by an aluminum radiator, and custom-built headers feed into a TIG welded exhaust system, underscoring the level of detail applied throughout the build. Power is transferred through an ATI Powerglide transmission rated for 1,500 horsepower, featuring an ATI case, Vaso shaft, and a 4,000 revolutions per minute stall circle D torque converter, making it well-suited for both drag racing and aggressive street use. The engine and transmission are mounted using front and mid plates for added rigidity and reliability under high load. Outback, the car is equipped with a narrowed Ford 8.8-inch rear end with 3.73 gears, Moser axles, and a new Ford Posey unit, providing a robust and proven drivetrain package. Suspension and chassis components include rebuilt front suspension, Caltrax, line lock, and disc brakes on all four corners, delivering both straight-line traction and dependable stopping power. The car rides on steel wheels and features an AAR-style fiberglass hood and front bumper, further reducing weight while maintaining a purposeful, race-inspired appearance. Performance-wise, this Plymouth Duster is a proven combination, running high 6-second passes in the 1/8 mile and high 10-second passes in the 1/4 mile exactly as it sits, with the capability to go substantially faster with increased nitrous. It has earned multiple race wins over the past year, including the respected Carolina Drag Cruise True Street class, confirming that it is not just a showpiece but a competitive and reliable performer. The car is controlled by a professionally tuned Holley Terminator X system managing both ignition and electronic fuel injection, contributing to its drivability and consistency. For buyers who prefer their own powertrain, the seller is willing to sell the car as a roller for $9,000, allowing installation of a different engine and transmission. However, for those who want to get in and go have fun immediately, the $16,000 turnkey price delivers a fully sorted, race-proven drag-and-drive car in Easley, South Carolina, with no trades considered.
Number 3.
This 1971 Chevrolet Nova, offered at $18,000, represents a clean and straightforward classic muscle-era compact that balances simplicity, usability, and desirable mechanical upgrades. Known for its lightweight body and strong performance potential, the 1971 Nova remains a favorite among enthusiasts who appreciate an uncluttered platform with timeless styling. This example is presented as a solid, no-nonsense car intended for enjoyment rather than complication, making it appealing to buyers seeking a dependable classic with proven components. Located in Rostraver Township, Pennsylvania, the seller notes that no trades are being considered, reinforcing a direct and uncomplicated sale. Under the hood, this Nova is powered by a 350 cubic inch crate engine, offering reliable performance and the peace of mind that comes with a more modern, professionally assembled power plant compared to an original high-mileage engine. The engine is paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering smooth and predictable operation suitable for both cruising and spirited driving. Power steering has been added, significantly improving drivability and ease of use, especially at lower speeds, while power brakes further enhance driver confidence. The overall drivetrain combination is well suited for a classic street car that can be enjoyed regularly without the constant attention often required by more radical builds. The braking system has been upgraded with front disc brakes, a highly desirable improvement that brings stopping performance more in line with modern expectations while retaining a largely period-correct appearance. This upgrade, combined with the power brake system, provides consistent and controlled braking performance, whether in city traffic or on the highway. These mechanical enhancements suggest a focus on safety and usability rather than pure show, making the car a practical option for enthusiasts who want to drive their classic rather than simply display it. The simplicity of the setup also leaves ample room for future personalization should a new owner wish to further modify or refine the car. Overall, this 1971 Chevrolet Nova in Rostraver Township, Pennsylvania presents as a well-balanced classic with a strong crate 350 engine, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, and front disc brakes, all of which contribute to a comfortable and confidence-inspiring driving experience. Its straightforward specification, combined with the Nova's iconic styling and strong aftermarket support, makes it an excellent candidate for continued enjoyment, light customization, or long-term ownership as a reliable classic street car. Offered at $18,000 with no trades considered, this Nova stands as an attractive and honest example for buyers seeking a solid, ready-to-drive vintage Chevrolet.
Number 4.
This 1967 Plymouth Fury 3 convertible, offered at $16,500, represents a full-size American convertible that delivers classic late 1960s styling combined with big block power and open-top cruising appeal. As a Fury 3, this car sits in the more upscale trim level, offering a strong presence and substantial proportions that distinguish it from smaller Muscle-era models. Finished in its traditional convertible configuration, it presents as a usable and enjoyable classic rather than a dormant project. Located in Branson, Missouri, this Fury 3 is described as running and driving very well, making it an appealing option for buyers who want immediate enjoyment with the potential for gradual improvement rather than a ground-up restoration. Power comes from a 383 cubic inch V8 engine, a respected Chrysler big block known for its smooth power delivery and strong torque. The engine is reported to sound good and perform well, reinforcing the impression of a mechanically healthy drivetrain suitable for regular cruising. The overall driving condition is described as strong, suggesting that the car can be enjoyed on the road without major mechanical intervention. This big block setup, paired with the Fury's substantial size, delivers the classic, relaxed yet powerful driving character that defines late 1960s Mopar full-size convertibles. Inside, the interior is described as being in good shape, retaining the comfort and style expected of a Fury 3. The seating, trim, and overall cabin presentation appear suitable for continued use as is, making the car enjoyable for weekend drives and local events. The convertible top may need replacement in the future, though it is currently still usable, allowing the next owner to plan this upgrade on their own timeline rather than facing an immediate requirement. This combination of a serviceable interior and a functional top further supports the car's status as a driver rather than a stalled project. Taken as a whole, this 1967 Plymouth Fury 3 convertible in Branson, Missouri offers a compelling blend of big block performance, open-air motoring, and solid overall condition at an accessible price point. With a strong-running 383 engine, good interior condition, and the ability to be driven and enjoyed immediately, it represents a classic that can be appreciated as is while still leaving room for future refinement. The seller indicates a willingness to trade, providing additional flexibility for interested parties seeking a full-size Mopar convertible with presence, power, and character.
Number 5.
This 1968 Chevrolet Corvette convertible, offered at $20,000 or best offer, represents a highly desirable C3 example that combines matching numbers authenticity with long-term ownership history and extensive recent mechanical investment. Equipped from the factory with the 300 horsepower 327 cubic inch V8, this Corvette has been owned by the same individual since 1983, an important indicator of continuity and care over more than 4 decades. Located in Kittanning, Pennsylvania, the car presents as a largely original, numbers-matching convertible that retains its core identity while benefiting from substantial refurbishment work completed in recent years. As an early C3, it carries the classic styling cues that bridge the refinement of the C2 with the more aggressive look of later third-generation Corvettes, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who value both performance heritage and open-top driving. The engine received comprehensive attention in 2022, with approximately 200 miles driven since the updates, indicating that the work remains fresh and largely untested by heavy use. Mechanical work included a valve job with new seats, replacement of 3 valves and all 8 exhaust valves, installation of 16 new valve seals, boring of the V8, crankshaft polishing, piston pressing, oil pan cleaning, and replacement of the camshaft and lifters. Additional engine-related service included new engine points, distributor rotor, oil pump, V-belts, water pump, engine mounts, and gaskets, ensuring reliability and proper operation. Fuel delivery was improved by rebuilding the carburetor and converting from a Holley setup back to a Carter Quadrajet 4-barrel, restoring a more factory-correct configuration. A rebuilt flywheel and fresh transmission fluid were also installed, supporting smooth drivetrain operation and reinforcing the car's mechanical completeness. Beyond the engine, a wide range of chassis, suspension, and braking components were replaced or renewed to improve drivability and safety. The car received 4 new BF Goodrich tires sized P225/60 R15 in August 2022, followed by a 4-wheel alignment. Rear-end service included a new rear spindle with studs, rear strut rod bushings, rear shock lower mounts with hardware, rear wheel bearings on both sides, and trailing front arm mounts with front shim pins and stainless shims. Brake-related work included replacement calipers on the left front and right rear, along with new brakes and rotors. Steering and control components such as the idler arm were replaced, while additional updates included a new starter, battery, spark plugs, tachometer cable and adapter, headlights with sealed beams, and headlight door vacuum components, addressing many common C3 Corvette wear points in a single, well-documented refresh. As a whole, this 1968 Chevrolet Corvette convertible in Kittanning, Pennsylvania stands as a strong-running, matching numbers example with an exceptional amount of recent mechanical investment and long-term ownership provenance. The primary noted concern is that the frame will need to be patched or replaced, a significant but clearly disclosed structural issue that should be evaluated and addressed by the next owner. With that consideration in mind, the car still represents an attractive opportunity for an enthusiast seeking an early C3 Corvette that is mechanically sorted, historically consistent, and ready for continued use or further restoration. Offered at $20,000 or best offer, it combines authenticity, documentation of care, and performance pedigree in a convertible package that remains highly desirable in today's Corvette market.
Number 6.
This 1966 Ford Galaxie 500 two-door coupe, offered at $6,000, represents an accessible entry into full-size 1960s American muscle with strong visual presence and solid Texas car fundamentals. Benefiting from its life in a dry climate, the car is described as having minimal rust, which is a significant advantage for a vehicle of this size and age. Located in Fort Worth, Texas, this Galaxie presents as a running and driving project rather than a finished car, making it well-suited for an enthusiast seeking a straightforward platform to restore, modify, or build to personal taste. The seller specifies cash only and no trades, keeping the transaction simple and direct. Under the hood is a 390 cubic inch V8 engine, a desirable big block Ford power plant that provides ample torque and classic muscle-era character. The engine currently runs and allows the car to be driven, though it is noted that it could benefit from a rebuild, suggesting we're consistent with age rather than catastrophic failure. The car has been lowered, giving it a more aggressive stance, and it can be enjoyed as a driver in its current state while mechanical work is planned and budgeted. The absence of air conditioning and the presence of a cracked heater core indicate that climate control systems will need attention, particularly for buyers intending to use the car regularly. Cosmetically, the exterior paint is described as fair and not original, with bodywork also rated as fair overall. There is slight damage to the driver's side front fender, which will require repair or replacement depending on the desired finish level. All glass is present and in good condition, an important detail that reduces replacement costs and effort during restoration. The inclusion of a car cover is a practical bonus, helping protect the vehicle during storage while future work is undertaken. Overall, the exterior condition supports the car's positioning as a project that can be improved incrementally rather than a show-ready example. Inside, the interior is mostly incomplete and in rough shape, indicating that significant refurbishment or replacement of interior components will be required. This presents an opportunity for a new owner to reconfigure the cabin to factory specifications or pursue a custom approach without sacrificing original condition components. Taken as a whole, this 1966 Ford Galaxie 500 in Fort Worth, Texas offers a solid, minimally rusted Texas body, a desirable 390 V8, and a low entry price that reflects its mechanical and cosmetic needs. For the right buyer, it represents a blank canvas with strong bones and classic full-size Ford appeal, suitable for restoration, restomod, or a budget-conscious big-body cruiser build.
Number 7.
This 1964 Chevrolet Impala two-door, offered at $30,000, represents a highly detailed and extensively refreshed full-size Chevrolet that combines iconic early 1960s styling with a long list of cosmetic and mechanical updates. Finished in a striking factory goldwood yellow with a pearl white top, the car benefits from a brand new paint job that extends far beyond visible exterior panels, as the paintwork was also applied under the hood, inside the trunk, within the door jambs, and behind trim areas, demonstrating a level of thoroughness not always seen in cosmetic restorations. The body is described as rust-free, which is a major advantage for an Impala of this era, particularly one that has undergone such comprehensive refinishing. Located in Corpus Christi, Texas, this example presents as a visually impressive and well-sorted classic that reflects significant recent investment and attention to detail. Under the hood, extensive refurbishment and detailing have been carried out to both improve reliability and elevate presentation. The radiator and radiator housing are new, along with a new starter and new battery, ensuring dependable operation. Headers have been installed, and all wiring has been replaced, complemented by a new distributor cap, contributing to both functionality and a cleaner engine bay appearance. A notable detail is that the engine bay components, including surrounding areas, have been powder-coated, and the firewall has been smoothed, creating a refined and show-quality underhood presentation. New hood hinges and a brand new hood have been fitted, along with a new eyebrow emblem for the hood, reinforcing the sense that this Impala has been carefully refreshed rather than simply repainted. The exterior trim and hardware have received equal attention, with new side emblems, including the Impala emblem and flags, as well as brand new mirrors, door handles, and locks, while the original trim pieces have been retained where applicable. All weather stripping has been replaced throughout the car, covering the windows, trunk, and doors, addressing a common wear area and improving overall fit and finish. New door sills and fresh hydraulic hoses have been installed, supporting both appearance and functionality. The car rides on brand new wheels and tires, featuring 13-inch wheels with metal chips and a multi-spoke design, giving the Impala a period-correct yet eye-catching stance that complements its classic lines. Inside, the interior has been significantly updated with brand new carpet and new sun visors, providing a clean and refreshed cabin environment. The headliner is noted as still needing replacement, offering a straightforward finishing touch for the next owner rather than a major undertaking. Power steering is equipped, enhancing drivability and ease of use, especially for a full-size 1960 Chevrolet. Overall, this 1964 Chevrolet Impala two-door in Corpus Christi, Texas stands as a carefully upgraded and visually striking classic that blends fresh paint, extensive new components, and detailed engine bay presentation with solid fundamentals. With its rust-free body, comprehensive cosmetic work, and numerous new mechanical and trim components, it presents as a strong candidate for both show-oriented enjoyment and confident cruising, with only minor interior finishing remaining to be addressed.
Number 8.
This 1978 Chevrolet Malibu, offered turnkey at $13,500 or best offer, represents a well-sorted and aggressively geared classic midsize Chevrolet that has been built for fun, strong street performance, and immediate usability. Titled clean and in the seller's name, this Malibu is located in Lubbock, Texas, and is presented as a complete, ready-to-drive package rather than a stalled project. Known for its lighter weight compared to many full-size cars of the era, the 1978 Malibu provides an excellent foundation for performance builds, and this example reflects that potential with a drivetrain and brake setup clearly chosen with spirited driving in mind. The seller emphasizes that this is a super fun car, underscoring its purpose as a turnkey driver that can be enjoyed immediately without additional assembly or sourcing of major components. Powering the car is a 355 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a TH400 automatic transmission, a durable and well-proven combination in both street and strip applications. The transmission is supported by a 3,800 revolutions per minute TCI stall converter, allowing the engine to get into its power band quickly and making the car feel responsive and aggressive off the line. Out back, 4.10 rear gears further reinforce the performance-oriented nature of this Malibu, delivering strong acceleration and a lively driving character. Together, this drivetrain setup prioritizes excitement and performance over economy, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who value throttle response and seat-of-the-pants fun. The car retains its factory suspension and interior, providing a balance between originality and modification that keeps the Malibu recognizable and comfortable while still supporting its performance upgrades. Braking has been significantly improved with disc brakes on all four corners, a major upgrade over factory configurations and an important safety and drivability enhancement, particularly given the car's power and gearing. Inside, the radio works and has been upgraded with a Kenwood head unit featuring Bluetooth connectivity, blending modern convenience with a classic interior environment. These details suggest a car that has been built to be driven and enjoyed regularly rather than trailered or parked indefinitely. Overall, this 1978 Chevrolet Malibu in Lubbock, Texas stands as a clean title, turnkey performance-oriented classic that offers a compelling mix of V8 power, strong transmission components, aggressive gearing, and upgraded braking. The seller notes a willingness to entertain offers on the car as a roller for the right price, providing flexibility for buyers who may want to install their own engine and transmission combination. However, at $13,500 or best offer as a complete package, this Malibu delivers immediate drivability, proven components, and an engaging driving experience, making it an attractive option for enthusiasts seeking a classic Chevrolet that prioritizes fun, performance, and usability.
Number 9.
This 1966 Pontiac Grand Prix Sport, offered at $21,000, represents a highly authentic and increasingly hard-to-find example of Pontiac's upscale personal performance coupe from the mid-1960s. Described as an original and solid car, this Grand Prix retains its core factory character while benefiting from careful ownership and consistent maintenance over its lifetime. With just 97,000 original miles, it stands out as a well-preserved survivor rather than a heavily altered or over-restored example. Located in Houston, Texas, the car presents as a true turnkey classic that is immediately usable and suited for both long-distance cruising and local enjoyment, reflecting the Grand Prix's original mission as a refined yet powerful highway car. Powering this Grand Prix is its matching numbers 389 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with the correct TH400 automatic transmission, forming one of Pontiac's most respected and durable drivetrain combinations of the era. The engine and transmission are both described as fully maintained, with no known issues, reinforcing the car's reputation as a dependable and mechanically sorted classic. Factory air conditioning is equipped and noted to be ice-cold, a significant and highly desirable feature that greatly enhances comfort and usability, particularly in warmer climates such as Texas. This drivetrain and equipment combination delivers smooth, confident performance with the kind of effortless torque and highway stability that defined Pontiac's premium models in the 1960s. Inside, the car retains its original factory interior, an increasingly rare attribute that adds substantial value and authenticity. The cabin reflects the Grand Prix Sport's upscale positioning, offering a more refined environment than many contemporaries while still maintaining a distinctly performance-oriented feel. Original interior components contribute to the car's survivor appeal and support the originality of the mileage claim, giving prospective buyers confidence that this example has not been pieced together or heavily altered over time. The interior's preserved condition complements the car's mechanical health, creating a cohesive and honest presentation that appeals to collectors and enthusiasts who value originality over customization. Overall, this 1966 Pontiac Grand Prix Sport in Houston, Texas stands as a strong, matching numbers, factory-equipped classic that is fully sorted and ready for immediate enjoyment. With its original 389 V8, correct TH400 transmission, factory ice-cold air conditioning, original interior, and documented low mileage for its age, it offers a rare opportunity to own a well-preserved example of Pontiac's luxury performance heritage. Presented as a no-issues, highway-ready, turnkey car, this Grand Prix delivers comfort, style, and classic V8 performance in a package that remains both distinctive and highly desirable in today's classic car market.
Number 10.
This 1966 Chevrolet Caprice Sport, offered at $26,000, represents an exceptionally well-preserved and largely untouched example of Chevrolet's top-tier full-size performance luxury coupe from the mid-1960s. Described as all original and unrestored, this Caprice Sport stands out for retaining its factory character rather than being modified or cosmetically overdone, a quality that has become increasingly rare as these cars age. Finished in its original configuration and presented with honest patina consistent with an unrestored vehicle, it reflects careful long-term ownership rather than neglect. Located in Lubbock, Texas, the car is supported by original delivery paperwork, an important detail that reinforces its authenticity, factory options, and historical integrity, making it particularly appealing to collectors who value documentation and originality over modernized restorations. Under the hood, this Caprice Sport is powered by the desirable L35 396 cubic inch V8 rated at 325 horsepower, a strong and smooth big block engine that perfectly suits the Caprice's upscale performance mission. Power is delivered through a TH400 automatic transmission and a 12-bolt rear end, forming a robust and proven drivetrain combination known for durability and effortless highway cruising. Recent mechanical maintenance includes a brand new radiator, new hoses, a new fan clutch, a new sending unit, a new transmission modulator, along with new tires and brakes, addressing key reliability and safety components while preserving the car's original mechanical layout. These updates enhance drivability and confidence without compromising the vehicle's factory-correct presentation, allowing the car to be enjoyed regularly rather than simply stored. The interior is where this Caprice truly distinguishes itself, featuring a very desirable factory option package that reflects Chevrolet's luxury focus for the Caprice line. Factory power bucket seats and a center console create a more personal, driver-focused environment, while cruise control enhances long-distance comfort. The car is also equipped with ComfortRun 4-season air conditioning, one of Chevrolet's most advanced climate control systems of the era, designed to automatically regulate interior temperature for year-round comfort. These features elevate the driving experience well beyond that of a standard full-size Chevrolet and underscore why the Caprice Sport was positioned as a premium offering in 1966. The presence of original delivery paperwork confirms that these options were installed from new, further strengthening the car's authenticity and collector appeal. Overall, this 1966 Chevrolet Caprice Sport in Lubbock, Texas presents as a rare opportunity to acquire a documented, unrestored, big block Caprice that remains true to its factory configuration. While the seller is transparent in noting that the car is not perfect, this is entirely consistent with a nearly 60-year-old original vehicle and is often viewed as a positive by enthusiasts who appreciate originality over cosmetic perfection. With its L35 396 V8, TH400 transmission, 12-bolt rear, extensive factory options, recent mechanical updates, and original paperwork, this Caprice Sport offers a compelling blend of luxury, performance, and authenticity, making it an excellent candidate for continued preservation, careful enjoyment, and long-term classic ownership.
Number 11.
This 1965 Ford Mustang GT, offered at $60,000, represents a highly desirable factory GT code example presented in excellent overall condition with a strong emphasis on originality, mechanical correctness, and careful long-term upkeep. As a genuine factory GT, this Mustang carries the equipment, performance intent, and collector appeal that set GT cars apart from standard Mustangs, making it a far more sought-after configuration in today's market. Located in Locust Hill, Virginia, the car is described as rust-free throughout, a critical factor for early Mustangs and a major contributor to its long-term value. The body presents as clean and well-preserved, reflecting a car that has been maintained rather than over-restored, allowing it to retain its authentic character while still showing extremely well. Included items such as the original owner's manual and a car cover further reinforce the impression of a carefully owned and properly documented classic. Powering this Mustang GT is its original A-code V8 engine, paired with the original transmission, both of which remain with the car and contribute significantly to its collector-grade status. The engine was rebuilt approximately 3,500 miles ago, providing a balance between fresh mechanical reliability and proven road use since the rebuild. The car is reported to drive excellent, indicating that the drivetrain has been properly sorted rather than merely assembled. Recent upgrades include a new carburetor, new electronic distributor, new starter, new radiator, and new battery, all of which enhance reliability and ease of ownership. Importantly for originality-focused buyers, the original distributor and the original Autolite 4-barrel carburetor are included with the car, allowing a future owner to return the engine bay to a more factory-correct configuration if desired without sourcing rare components. The braking and suspension systems have been comprehensively addressed, significantly improving safety, handling, and overall driving confidence while remaining appropriate for a factory GT car. The Mustang has received new brake rotors, new 4-piston calipers, new brake pads, new rear drums, and new rear brake shoes, resulting in a fully refreshed braking system front to rear. A complete new power steering system has been installed, enhancing drivability and making the car far more comfortable in both low-speed maneuvering and extended cruising. The front suspension is entirely new, contributing to tight, predictable handling and a solid road feel that complements the GT's performance-oriented nature. These updates indicate that the car has been prepared for real-world driving, not just static display. Additional mechanical improvements further strengthen this Mustang's turnkey status and long-term reliability. A complete new exhaust system has just been installed, along with a new flywheel and a new 8-inch rear end, addressing major drivetrain components that are often overlooked in lesser restorations. A new driver's side window regulator has been fitted, ensuring proper operation of interior hardware and reinforcing the sense that no detail has been ignored. With no rust anywhere, original engine and transmission, extensive recent mechanical investment, and factory GT pedigree, this 1965 Ford Mustang GT in Locust Hill, Virginia stands as a highly complete, well-documented, and properly sorted example. It offers the rare combination of originality, strong driving condition, and collector desirability, making it suitable for serious enthusiasts seeking a true factory GT that can be driven and enjoyed with confidence.
Number 12.
This 1970 Oldsmobile 442, offered at $58,000, represents a highly desirable and investment-grade example of Oldsmobile's peak muscle car era, combining correct factory specification, documented history, and a recent comprehensive restoration. Described as an all-numbers matching car, this 442 retains the authenticity that serious collectors seek, particularly in a market where originality and documentation continue to drive long-term value. Located in Piqua, Ohio, the car benefits from a frame-off restoration completed approximately 1 year ago, indicating that both cosmetic and structural elements were addressed in a thorough and methodical manner rather than through a superficial refresh. The presence of extensive paperwork further supports the car's provenance and reinforces confidence in its authenticity, restoration quality, and overall correctness. At the core of this 442 is its matching numbers 455 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the most respected and torque-rich power plants of the classic muscle car era. Paired with the correct TH400 automatic transmission, this drivetrain delivers the effortless acceleration and highway authority that defined Oldsmobile's performance reputation in 1970. The engine bay benefits directly from the recent frame-off restoration, presenting as clean, properly detailed, and mechanically sound, while still respecting factory specifications. Equipped with the highly desirable W25 Ram Air hood, this car gains both functional performance enhancement and significant visual presence, as the W25 hood is one of the most recognizable and sought-after features on a true Oldsmobile 442. The car is reported to run and drive great, confirming that the restoration focused not only on appearance but also on real-world drivability and mechanical integrity. The frame-off restoration completed roughly a year ago suggests that the chassis, suspension, drivetrain, and body were separated and addressed individually, allowing for a level of detail and correction that cannot be achieved through partial restorations. This process typically ensures that structural components, frame condition, and underbody finishes are brought to a high standard, contributing to both longevity and confidence in ownership. With all numbers matching and supported by extensive documentation, this Oldsmobile stands as a cohesive, correctly assembled example rather than a car built from mixed or replacement components. The quality of the restoration, combined with the completeness of the paperwork, positions this 442 as a car that can be shown, driven, or preserved with equal credibility. Overall, this 1970 Oldsmobile 442 in Piqua, Ohio represents a rare opportunity to acquire a properly restored, numbers-matching muscle car equipped with the legendary 455 V8 TH400 transmission and the coveted W25 Ram air hood. Its recent frame-off restoration, strong driving condition, and substantial documentation make it well-suited for discerning enthusiasts who value correctness, performance heritage, and long-term collectability. Offered at $58,000, this 442 stands as a serious, high-quality example of Oldsmobile's finest muscle car achievement, capable of delivering both pride of ownership and enduring value in a shrinking field of authentic, fully restored survivors.
Number 13.
This 1970 Dodge Super B, offered at $50,000, represents a highly desirable WM23 hardtop example finished in its original and iconic plum crazy purple, FC7, a color that has become synonymous with peak-era Mopar muscle. Bearing VIN WM23N0E140441, this Super B stands out not only for its factory-correct color pedigree but also for the exceptional condition of its body, which is described as amazing and clearly reflects careful ownership and significant investment. Located in Binghamton, New York, the car benefits from fresh paint applied to the front half of the body in July 2025, blending recent cosmetic attention with an otherwise well-preserved and correctly presented exterior. The sale also includes a 2017 enclosed 8x20-foot trailer, which is currently registered and insured in the seller's name, adding substantial value and convenience for transport, storage, or event use. Powering this Super B is a fully rebuilt 440 cubic inch V8, bored .030 over and upgraded with aluminum cylinder heads, creating a formidable and reliable big block combination that remains true to the car's muscle car roots while offering improved performance potential. The engine has less than 200 miles since its rebuild, and all receipts documenting the work and associated expenses are included, providing transparency and confidence for the next owner. The drivetrain is completed by a rebuilt 727 automatic transmission that is reported to shift solidly, paired with a correct 8 3/4-inch Posey rear axle fitted with 2.76 gears, a setup well suited for strong street performance and relaxed highway cruising. New tires and wheels have been installed, ensuring the car is ready to be driven and enjoyed immediately without deferred maintenance concerns. The chassis and braking systems have been comprehensively addressed, with all new front steering and suspension components installed except for the steering box and torsion bars. This work significantly enhances handling precision and overall road manners while maintaining the fundamental factory architecture. Braking performance has been upgraded with all new front disc brakes featuring drilled and slotted rotors, providing improved stopping power and heat management compared to original specifications. These updates reflect a thoughtful approach to making the car safer and more enjoyable to drive without compromising its identity as a classic Mopar muscle car. The car is currently registered and insured, reinforcing its status as a road-ready vehicle rather than a static project or unfinished build. Inside, the Super B features a custom interior that tastefully updates the factory look with red inlays set into black seats and matching door panels, adding visual contrast while maintaining a period-appropriate performance aesthetic. The overall presentation aligns well with the car's exterior and mechanical condition, creating a cohesive and purposeful package. An air grabber box, base, and air cleaner housing are also available, offering the opportunity for the next owner to further enhance originality or visual impact if desired. Taken as a whole, this 1970 Dodge Super B in Binghamton, New York stands as a well-documented, freshly refreshed, big block Mopar that combines correct factory color, extensive mechanical investment, excellent body condition, and the added value of an enclosed trailer, making it a compelling option for serious enthusiasts seeking a turnkey Super B with both presence and substance.
Number 14.
This 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Sport, offered at $55,000, represents a rare and highly desirable factory big block example that retains its original performance pedigree while benefiting from a larger displacement upgrade. Originally built as a factory E63 383 cubic inch big block car, this Barracuda now features a 440 cubic inch V8, enhancing its already strong muscle car credentials while remaining true to its original intent. Located in Mashpee, Massachusetts, the car is the result of an older restoration that has been well preserved, presenting today as very clean and well kept rather than tired or outdated. Finished in green with a black hardtop, the exterior combination gives the car a period-correct and understated muscle appearance that stands apart from more common color schemes of the era. The body condition is described as excellent, with all chrome trim in good shape and showing no rust, an important detail for a late 1960s Mopar where trim and body corrosion can be costly to correct. All glass is original and free from cracks, further reinforcing the car's authenticity and careful ownership history. The paint and exterior presentation reflect the quality of the earlier restoration, maintaining strong visual appeal without the need for immediate cosmetic attention. All exterior lighting is operational, contributing to the car's road-ready status and indicating that the electrical system has been properly maintained rather than neglected over time. Inside, this Barracuda Sport is particularly notable for its rare green interior, a distinctive and highly sought-after feature that adds significant character and collector interest. The interior presents cleanly and remains fully functional, with all dashboard gauges working as intended and all electrical components reported to be operational. This level of interior completeness is especially valuable in a car of this age, as sourcing correct components for a rare interior color can be both difficult and expensive. The cabin environment complements the exterior color scheme and reinforces the originality-focused appeal of the car, even with the performance-oriented engine upgrade. Mechanically and overall, this 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Sport stands as a strong, well-rounded classic muscle car that blends factory big block origins with enhanced performance from the 440 engine. All tires are reported to be in good condition, supporting immediate drivability, while the overall condition of the car suggests it has been maintained for enjoyment rather than storage alone. With its factory E63 roots, clean older restoration, rare green interior, solid chrome, original glass, and fully functioning electrical and gauge systems, this Barracuda in Mashpee, Massachusetts offers a compelling opportunity for enthusiasts seeking a distinctive and authentic Mopar that delivers both visual appeal and serious big block performance.
Number 15.
This 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302, offered at $47,900, represents a genuine G-Code Boss 302 example that retains its core originality and mechanical pedigree while presenting as a running and driving project with substantial long-term potential. Equipped with its numbers-matching original engine, this Boss 302 stands as an authentic high-performance Mustang from the height of Ford's Trans Am-inspired era. Located in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, the car is accompanied by a Marti report, which further documents its factory configuration and reinforces its legitimacy as a true Boss rather than a tribute or clone. The exterior is finished in its original bright orange paint, which remains on the car today, while areas of primer have been present for over 2 decades, clearly positioning this Mustang as an honest, unrestored project rather than a cosmetically freshened example. The drivetrain configuration is a major highlight, as this Boss 302 retains the correct 4-speed top-loader manual transmission, delivering the engaging and performance-focused driving experience these cars are known for. Power is sent to a correct 9-inch rear axle equipped with 31 spline axles and 3.91 traction lock gearing, an aggressive factory-style setup that underscores the car's competition-oriented nature. The engine was rebuilt more than 20 years ago but has reportedly been driven only a few hundred miles since, suggesting limited wear since the rebuild while also indicating that recommissioning and careful inspection are appropriate for continued use. The car is described as running, driving, and stopping, reflecting the seller's stated goal of making it mechanically functional rather than cosmetically restored. From a chassis and equipment standpoint, this Boss 302 is equipped with power front disc brakes and a factory dash-mounted tachometer, while retaining non-power steering, a configuration favored by many purists for its direct road feel. The car rides on correct 15 by 7-inch Ford Magnum 500 wheels, maintaining a factory-correct appearance that aligns well with the car's original character. It is also an original shaker hood car, an iconic Boss 302 feature that adds both visual presence and historical importance. Inside, the interior is described as very nice, suggesting that it has been preserved or refurbished to a level that allows immediate enjoyment without the need for major interior restoration. Structurally, this Mustang is clearly presented with transparency, as the torque box bottoms are noted to require repair, a known concern area on vintage Mustangs and especially important on high-performance models. The seller recommends in-person inspection, which is appropriate given the car's project status and age. Taken as a whole, this 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302 in Carlisle, Pennsylvania stands as a legitimate, numbers-matching, 4-speed Boss offered in running and driving condition with original paint, documented history, and correct major components. While it requires structural repair and cosmetic decision-making, it offers a rare opportunity to acquire a real Boss 302 with solid fundamentals, making it well-suited for a proper restoration or careful preservation by an informed enthusiast.
Number 16.
This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro convertible two-door, offered at $62,500, represents a highly desirable open-top first-generation Camaro that blends classic SS-inspired styling with carefully selected modern performance and comfort upgrades. Finished as an SS-badged convertible, this Camaro delivers the visual presence and curb appeal that define late 1960s Chevrolet muscle, combined with the added exclusivity of the convertible body style. Located in Millersville, Maryland, the car has been owned by the current seller for over 6 years and is being offered simply to make room for another vehicle, not due to unresolved issues or unmet expectations. The overall presentation is described as a consistent head-turner, regularly drawing compliments, which speaks to both its appearance and the cohesive nature of the build rather than any single standout modification. Power comes from a blueprint 383 cubic inch stroker engine with less than 500 miles of use, providing strong, reliable performance with modern internal components while retaining the character expected from a big-inch small-block Chevrolet. Fuel delivery is handled by a Sniper 2 electronic fuel injection system, installed less than 200 miles ago, significantly improving cold starts, throttle response, and overall drivability compared to a traditional carburetor setup. The engine is paired with a 3-speed turbo 350 automatic transmission, a proven and durable unit well-suited for both cruising and spirited driving. Exhaust flow is enhanced by Flowmaster competition headers, giving the car an aggressive tone that matches its performance capability without detracting from street usability. The chassis and braking systems have been thoughtfully upgraded to complement the increased power. The Camaro is equipped with a Leeds 7-inch chrome dual-diaphragm brake booster, improving pedal feel and braking confidence, while the braking setup consists of front disc brakes and rear drums, a balanced configuration that enhances safety over original specifications. Front suspension upgrades include tubular upper and lower control arms, which improve handling precision, steering response, and overall road manners while maintaining a comfortable ride suitable for extended drives. These enhancements ensure that the car not only accelerates impressively but also stops and handles in a manner consistent with modern driving expectations. Inside, the Camaro features a classic houndstooth interior with bucket seats up front and a matching rear bench, reinforcing the car's period-correct performance image while presenting in clean, well-kept condition. New OC Auto Carpet's Ultra Plush Essex carpeting has been installed, refreshing the cabin and elevating overall comfort and appearance. Entertainment is handled by a RetroSound Bluetooth stereo deck, seamlessly integrating modern connectivity into the vintage dashboard layout. The black vinyl power convertible top completes the package, offering effortless open-air driving and maintaining the car's sleek appearance when raised. Taken as a whole, this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro convertible in Millersville, Maryland stands as a well-balanced, turnkey classic that combines strong modernized performance, tasteful upgrades, and timeless styling, making it an excellent choice for enthusiasts seeking a distinctive and immediately enjoyable Camaro convertible.
Number 17.
This 1964 Buick Riviera two-door coupe, offered at $40,000, represents an exceptionally rare opportunity to acquire a remarkably low-mileage and highly original example of one of General Motors' most celebrated personal luxury cars. Showing just 9,473 miles, this Riviera stands out as a true survivor that retains its original paint and original upholstery, an increasingly uncommon combination for a car of this age and significance. Designed under the direction of Bill Mitchell, the 1964 Riviera is widely regarded as one of the most elegant American car designs of the era, blending sharp European-inspired lines with unmistakable Buick presence. Located in Mattituck, New York, and available for pickup there, this car presents as a preserved time capsule rather than a restored or modified example, appealing strongly to collectors who prioritize originality and low-mileage authenticity. Powering this Riviera is the legendary 425 cubic inch Wildcat V8 engine, rated at 465 foot-pounds of torque and known for its smooth, effortless power delivery rather than high-revving aggression. Equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor, this engine delivers the kind of refined yet authoritative performance that defined Buick's premium positioning in the early 1960s. Power is transmitted through a floor-shifted 3-speed automatic transmission, offering both ease of use and a more engaging driving feel compared to column-shifted setups. This drivetrain combination was considered top-tier in its day and remains highly respected for its durability, torque output, and relaxed highway cruising ability, perfectly matching the Riviera's grand touring character. From a comfort and equipment standpoint, this Riviera is well appointed and retains its original luxury-focused features. The car is equipped with front and rear bucket seats, reinforcing its personal luxury orientation and providing a more intimate, cockpit-like interior compared to traditional bench-seat full-size cars. Entertainment and convenience features include a factory Sonomatic AM radio and a power antenna, both period-correct touches that enhance the car's authenticity. A full-size spare wheel is also included, further supporting the car's completeness and careful preservation. The interior upholstery remains original, aligning with the low mileage and survivor status, and contributing significantly to the car's collector appeal. Mechanically, the Riviera is equipped with front disc brakes and rear drum hydraulic brakes, a forward-thinking safety feature for 1964 that improves stopping performance and reinforces Buick's emphasis on engineering and refinement. The combination of low mileage, original paint, original interior, and correct drivetrain makes this 1964 Buick Riviera in Mattituck, New York, a standout example of a landmark American design. Taken as a whole, it offers an exceptional blend of originality, luxury, and understated performance, making it an ideal candidate for preservation-focused collectors or enthusiasts seeking a historically significant classic that remains remarkably close to the way it left the factory.
Number 18.
This 1969 Dodge Charger R/T, offered at $70,000, represents a solid and largely complete example of one of the most iconic American muscle cars of the late 1960s, finished in the unmistakable General Lee-style orange that immediately commands attention. Located in Canyon Lake, Texas, this Charger has been owned by the current seller for over 15 years and is described as being in great overall shape, with rust kept to a minimum and no need for floor pan or trunk floor replacement, which is a significant advantage for a Charger of this generation. While it is not presented as a show car, it retains strong visual presence and structural integrity, making it an excellent candidate for continued refinement or enjoyment as a driver-oriented classic. The car comes with a clean title in hand, further simplifying the transaction for the next owner. Under the hood, this Charger is currently powered by a 440 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a TorqueFlite 727 automatic transmission, delivering the kind of big block torque and aggressive performance that defines the Charger R/T experience. Long tube headers have been fitted, enhancing both exhaust flow and sound, and the car is described as running and shifting properly, indicating that the core drivetrain remains functional and usable. While the car was originally a factory 383 equipped example, the upgraded 440 adds a substantial performance boost and aligns well with the muscle car ethos many enthusiasts seek. Although the vehicle will require brake work and some electrical sorting before being road-ready, its ability to run and shift provides a solid mechanical foundation rather than a non-operational project. The suspension and rolling stock have been updated with new tires all around, featuring aggressive 295/50 R15 tires at the rear and 225/60 R15 tires up front, giving the car a proper muscle stance and improved traction. The glass throughout the vehicle is reported to be complete, another important consideration given the cost and difficulty of sourcing original charger glass. Structurally, the absence of rust issues in the floors and trunk is particularly noteworthy, as these areas are commonly problematic on B-body Mopars. Overall, the car presents as a well-kept long-term ownership vehicle that has avoided the severe deterioration often seen in unrestored examples. Inside, the Charger features a custom interior that blends classic muscle car attitude with modern comfort upgrades. The seats have been recovered Lincoln Mark 8 units, trimmed in leather and equipped with power adjustment and lumbar support, offering a significant improvement in comfort compared to original seating while still fitting the car's aggressive personality. This custom approach makes the interior more suitable for longer drives and regular use, even if it departs from factory originality. Taken together, this 1969 Dodge Charger R/T in Canyon Lake, Texas offers a compelling combination of strong big block power, solid body condition, long-term ownership history, and usability-focused upgrades, making it an appealing option for an enthusiast seeking a distinctive and mechanically honest Charger that can be improved incrementally over time.
Number 19.
This 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, offered at $120,000, represents a highly desirable and well-documented example of mid-year Corvette excellence, combining factory-correct specifications with verified authenticity and strong overall presentation. Located in Wiley, Texas, this Stingray retains its original character while benefiting from careful ownership and preservation, making it especially appealing to knowledgeable collectors and serious Corvette enthusiasts. Finished in its original factory color, the car presents with a period-correct appearance that underscores its historical integrity rather than a modernized or over-restored aesthetic. As a properly sorted mid-1960s Corvette, it reflects the balance between performance, styling, and engineering that helped define Chevrolet's sports car legacy during this era. Under the hood, this Corvette is powered by its original, numbers-matching 327 cubic-inch L76 V8 engine, factory-rated at an impressive 365 horsepower, paired with a correct 4-speed manual transmission. This high-performance small-block configuration is one of the most sought-after drivetrains of the period, delivering a combination of high-revving responsiveness and robust power that made the 1965 Stingray a standout among American sports cars. The engine and transmission combination remains true to the car's original build, reinforcing its collectability and long-term value. Lake pipes have been fitted, adding both visual drama and an unmistakable exhaust note that complements the car's aggressive mid-year styling while still respecting its period-correct personality. The car is reported to run and drive great, indicating that it is not merely a static showpiece but a fully functional and enjoyable classic. From an authenticity and judging standpoint, this Corvette carries significant credentials, being NCRS registered and awarded the respected Second Flight designation. The car is accompanied by original, signed NCRS inspection sheets and official judging paperwork, providing clear documentation of its evaluation and confirming the correctness of its components, finishes, and overall presentation at the time of inspection. These credentials add substantial credibility and reassurance for collectors who value provenance and independent verification. The presence of original NCRS documentation places this Stingray in a higher tier of mid-year Corvettes, distinguishing it from examples that may be visually appealing but lack formal authentication or judging history. Overall, this 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray in Wiley, Texas stands as a compelling blend of originality, performance, and documented authenticity, anchored by its numbers-matching L76 drivetrain, factory-correct 4-speed manual transmission, and verified NCRS recognition. Its original color repaint, strong mechanical condition, and inclusion of signed NCRS judging materials position it as an excellent candidate for continued enjoyment, further judging, or long-term collection. For a buyer seeking a mid-year Corvette that offers both driving satisfaction and serious collector credibility, this Stingray presents an opportunity to acquire a historically significant and properly documented example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic sports cars.
Number 20.
This 1979 Ford Thunderbird, offered at $1,500 or best offer, represents an affordable entry point into late 1970s American personal luxury coupes and is well suited as a hands-on project for an enthusiast seeking a solid foundation rather than a finished show car. Located in Berlin, Pennsylvania, the car has been owned as a project for a period of time, but the seller has decided to pass it along due to lack of time, preferring that it receive proper attention rather than continue to sit unused. As a result, this Thunderbird is positioned honestly as a project vehicle, priced accordingly, and aimed at a buyer who is comfortable completing remaining mechanical and cosmetic tasks while benefiting from work that has already been started. From a mechanical standpoint, several important systems have already been addressed, reducing the initial workload for the next owner. The brake system has seen meaningful attention, with new brake lines, brakes, and calipers installed, which is a significant safety-related upgrade for a car of this age. The fuel system has also been partially refreshed, with new fuel lines and a replacement carburetor already fitted. Additionally, a new fuel tank is included with the car, eliminating the need to source this often problematic component separately. These completed items suggest that the project was approached with functionality in mind and provide a solid starting point for returning the car to reliable running condition. That said, the Thunderbird still requires additional work before it can be considered complete or road-ready. The new fuel tank still needs to be installed and properly attached, which is a necessary step before finalizing the fuel system. The car also needs tail lights, indicating a remaining electrical or lighting component requirement, along with various unspecified odds and ends typical of an in-progress project vehicle. These remaining tasks appear manageable for a mechanically inclined owner and do not suggest major structural or drivetrain issues based on the information provided, but they should be factored into the buyer's expectations and budget. Overall, this 1979 Ford Thunderbird in Berlin, Pennsylvania offers a low-cost opportunity to acquire a classic American coupe with some of the more labor-intensive preliminary work already completed. With its brake and fuel system upgrades in place and additional parts included, it provides a practical base for continued restoration, refurbishment, or even a budget-friendly driver build once finished. For a buyer seeking a straightforward project with clear needs and realistic pricing, this Thunderbird stands as a sensible candidate that rewards time and effort rather than demanding a large upfront investment. That wraps up our look at these incredible budget classic cars. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share your favorites in the comments. Hit subscribe and the bell icon to stay updated with more classic car finds. Thanks for watching.